I'm Russell Ike with Dawn Patrol MTB, and this is Trek's Top Fuel 9.9 AXS. AXS is SRAM speak for wireless. This bike just has wireless shifting, not the wireless dropper post. RockShox takes care of the 120 millimeters of suspension, front and rear. It has a Sid Ultimate, definitely not your grandfather's Sid, and a deluxe Ultimate rear shock. The rest of the specs, typical Trek fashion, Bontrager. One standout is the integrated bar stem combo. It actually worked really well for me. It's 800 mil wide, which a little longer than I prefer. One more key feature that this frame has now is a little spot for snacks or tools. Ideally, you put a tube, a CO2, tire levers in there, or you can just put snacks in there. There's a lot to like about this bike. Mostly that it just absolutely rips. This is a type of bike that I want to slam the seat down, and it has a 180 millimeter dropper, so you can slam it all the way down and just stand up and hammer everything. Hammer uphill, hammer downhill, hammer into the corners. It's incredible. It just makes me want to sprint everywhere I go. Other things I really like about this bike, even though it's billed as a cross-country bike, Trek wisely put 2.4 inch tires with pretty large casings. It makes it even more capable. It gives it better traction, gives it a bigger footprint, helps it mostly in the braking and the really loose terrain. There's a couple things that I thought were peculiar, interesting. The Rebound knob is not a knob on the Sid Ultimate fork. It's a little tiny Allen key, and it just really feels like it's gonna break. To be fair, I've adjusted it plenty and it hasn't broken. I would just love to see a knob there. That would be much nicer. The other thing of note is this has a 180 mil dropper, and I'm running it at the collar. This is probably the first bike I've ever run the seat post at the collar. I have really long legs. So if you're looking at this bike in the large, extra large, they even offer an extra, extra large, make sure to ride it, test it out, because replacing the dropper would be a pretty expensive thing and annoying as well on a bike that costs this much. My overall impression of this bike is I absolutely love that this is what XC has become. I mean, people call it downcountry, marathon, whatever. These bikes are more capable than ever. They're less sketchy, they're less of a razor's knife edge, and they're just more fun all the way around on more types of trails, and they're still crazy fast. It's awesome. Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure to check us out at Dawn Patrol MTB on Instagram, and also on the web at dawnpatrolmtb.com. Thanks.